this is my 1 week trip to Brazil during the carnival. Except for the carnival. If you know about me, I traveled to Brazil in February to watch the carnival. And this video is a behind story of that travel. I arrived at the Guarulhos airport on Friday and waited for the immigration, but the line was too long. I've never seen something like this in Brazil before. Maybe they were all coming for the carnival. I waited for like an hour. Then I took the metro from the airport to downtown. If you know, there's the SIM card stand where I always get a SIM card at Brás Station, and I made a stop to get a SIM card for 10 days in 10 reais, which is $2. But I found out that there are so many SIM card stands at the subway station that I don't need to go to Brás anymore. Then I traveled to my friend's place. I was so tired, so I took a little nap. At 1, I got a little hungry, so I went to McDonald's nearby to grab a coffee. McDonald's in South America, I think, are really nice. This one especially has a really big window on the avenue, so there were a lot of lights coming in.
So this was a promotion. 8 nuggets were 12 eggs. So $2, a little $2. This coffee was $1. I think it's like a really black coffee. It's $1. And this Coke was like more than $2. Like $2.50. Yeah, I don't get it. So total was like $6.
I don't understand how Coke costs more than chicken nuggets and coffee, but it's necessary. Then I came back home and went to the gym with my friend Raul. The gym I go to is Smart Fit, or Smart Fit in Portuguese, an international gym chain. You can find this all over South America. After that, I went to have dinner with my friend.
Thursday evening, I'm going to grab a drink. So it's like Sao Paulo summer, super humid. Weather changes literally in one day. It changes, like it's sunny, then it gets humid, it gets cloudy, it's raining. And they were giving me endless food. I was eating, and I'm like so full.
Morning, y'all. It's Friday morning at 9 in the morning. I am preparing breakfast. Yeah, it looks like it, right? I got coffee, I'm gonna put orange juice, chicken with cheese and egg. This topping, I'm gonna put it out. I don't know the proportion, I'm just trying.
On Friday night, me and my friends went to watch the Samba parade. I love watching the parade. I didn't know it was happening a whole night for several days in a row. That's crazy. If you want to know more about the Brazilian celebration of Carnival, I made a video about it, so check it out. However, it started pouring in the middle, so we had to leave after an hour. On Saturday, we went to Bloco, which is a street carnival. Everyone was in their costume, so it was like Halloween, but more explicit. There was a truck with DJ music and dancers, and the crowd followed the truck, dancing and drinking. Very fun and chaotic. Sunday morning, I went to this place called Centro Cultural Banco do Brasil, a cultural center by the Bank of Brazil. It was a cultural center located in downtown São Paulo. I got off at SES station, one of the main stations in São Paulo, and it was really fun to explore the station. I really like that they have a platform in the middle, and I get to watch them from the top. There are so many places, so-called cultural centers in South America. They provide free spaces for exhibitions, art, concert, and offices to the public. This one had a free exhibition of Marc Chagall when I went there. Once I entered, there was a huge artwork, which was 2 red fabrics flying in the air. Confusing, but very cool. And then I went to watch Marc Chagall's exhibition. Yeah, I liked it. And then I went to a bloco in República, which is also a downtown São Paulo. The scale was massive, and I loved it so much. This was my favorite. Monday and Tuesday, we kept going to blocos, and we got really tired.
Wow, y'all, I found a ponta here.
Wednesday, I didn't do much.
Wow, it's Thursday today. As you can see, it's like 4 p.m. I'm trying to go now, and it's been like this for like a whole day.
And on Thursday, I checked out another cultural center called SESC in Pompeia. SESC, which stands for Social Service of Commerce, Serviço Social do Comércio, is a private organization supported by entrepreneurs in business, tourism, and services. They provide places for exhibitions, concerts, entrepreneurs, and the public. There are several SESCs in São Paulo. The one in Pompeia was really cute. It was an outdoor corridor with brick buildings.
I don't know, rehearsal, I guess.
There was an art exhibition on one side, and it was really innovative and impressive. Afterward, I grabbed dinner at a buffet where you pay by weight. Yum. And on Friday, I traveled to Rio by bus and enjoyed 3 days of post-carnival. Anita's Bloco, which was unplanned but crazy. It's all in this video if you want to check it out. That was the end of my week in Brazil during the carnival. I was so glad I could check out one of the biggest celebrations in the world. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Ciao!